Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on a Monday. Excited to have Brent Baker joining us with Keller Williams and Clients First Group. And last week, we started on this list of items that get overlooked, maintenance items that get overlooked. What is the next thing on the list, Brent?
We mentioned gutters. They're a really big deal because they are what help protect your house against moisture intrusion in the foundation. But gutters tend to get plugged.
Yeah.
Sometimes, even though you have a gutter guard, at some point you may have enough dirt in there that it needs to be opened up and cleaned. Another thing is the downspouts may no longer be secured to the house. The straps have come loose, fallen away. And then there's the extension at the bottom, and that's what takes the water away from the foundation. And what you're trying to do is keep water from coming into the foundation at the bottom and then also creating a mold scenario, because if you don't have enough air movement in a particular room or, say, a closet, you're going to get mold. Now we have bigger issues.
Yeah.
So just make sure that those gutters are clean, secure, that the extensions are connected, so we prevent moisture and mold.
Do you remember the gutter system at the house that we bought? It was the most ridiculous. We had gutters that came down at a 45 degree in front of windows, another one in front of a door. I'm like, what the what? We've got new gutters now, and we went with bigger gutters, and I'm really glad we did.
Yeah. Yep. Getting that, because you've got a big roof.
Yeah.
And so that water's got to go someplace.
Absolutely.
So I found this in my own house a while back. It didn't occur to me, but I was feeling really uncomfortable in the house, and things didn't seem right. And I'm kind of fussy about furnace filters and things like that. But I was watching one of the videos by one of our local home inspectors, and he had pulled the cover off a whole house humidifier. A whole house humidifier is mounted right on your furnace, and it ducts the moisture right into it.
Okay.
So he had pulled the cover off, and that filter was completely crusted over.
I don't think I've ever even looked at that.
Well, you might want to do that. And so I opened up my cover, and it's time to change, but I had a bigger issue.
Oh, what was that?
The valve that sends the water through, that turns on when the furnace kicks on, that valve was no longer working.
Oh.
And so I had to replace my valve. Sometimes you can clean them, with white vinegar or something like that, but mine no longer worked. Mine had overheated from trying to work, and so I had to put in a new valve. And if you want to know how that works or how you should test it, you can YouTube humidifier valve, and you'll see that.
Very nice.
Another thing I see is loose doorknobs, drawer knobs, cabinet knobs. It may seem like a small thing, but it's kind of annoying.
Well, and here's the thing that's always amazing to me. The number of times we've had little things like that are annoying to us, that we deal with it until, hey, it's time to sell our house. We should fix all these things. We should have fixed them when we moved in.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have fixed this years ago. But all of these things on this list, they none of them are major things, but they all add up, and it makes a big difference.
Well, whether you're selling or not, you want to enjoy your home. So why not just grab the screwdriver and walk around through all the rooms and just do that. It's a simple fix. All it takes is your time, not any money to tighten these. But when you go to sell, loose doorknobs, open hard.
Yeah.
Don't make your life hard. Another thing, now that we have LED bulbs, it's amazing how much brighter a room can seem. So I showed a house the other day. The colors aren't what I would call dark, but the house felt dark.
Yeah.
And I have a room in my house. It's always seemed just a smidgen on the dark side.
Yeah.
And I've replaced the light fixture, and now I have 3 bulbs. And it still wasn't as bright as I felt it could be. And finally, I threw the incandescent bulbs away, put in some LEDs, so much brighter.
Oh, yeah.
And so then pretty soon you start doing it everywhere, but everybody likes light.
It makes a lot more sense to have a nice bright area that you can actually work in and see. So.
Correct. Something that gets overlooked is the ledges, the inside ledges of windows,
Yeah.
particularly in dining room and living room or a room where you have pets.
Yeah.
If you have a dog that puts their paws up on that ledge,
Yeah.
you're going to scar it. You're going to have scuffing. Or if you put plants there and overwater, if you don't have some plastic underneath or a bowl to catch the overwatering. For me, Bella likes, if Bella has to stay home, she's watching. So I have a little bench.
Keep an eye on things.
Oh, yeah. When she comes home, she hears that pickup. I put a little bench by my living room window.
Yeah.
She puts her paws up on that. I don't have any scuffs or
Nice.
scratches on my window ledges. But when I see that, it makes me question what is the condition of the rest house. Is there damage elsewhere?
Yeah.
We've
And
all
it's easy enough to fix that. So you can fix that before anybody else sees it and goes, okay, what else is going to be wrong?
correct. Or I just met with a couple recently, and I said, well, the house is X number of years old. There's got to be some scratches in your woodwork. Get some Old English, either light or dark, whatever is better suited for your house, and just rub it over
Yeah.
the woodwork. It will brighten up the woodwork, and it takes those little nicks and makes them go away.
Yeah, Brent, I think this is the perfect place to take a break, and we will start up on this list again next week. If somebody listening would like to connect with you, Brent, what is the best way for them to get a hold of you?
605-310-0297. You can call or text, or Brent Baker at kw.com.
Very nice. You can find him online as well and see listings and get more information at clientsfirstgroup.com.